Baggy, meet Boggi.
Hello!
Boggi, meet Baggy.
Hello!
Well, that won't get at all confusing, now will it?
Hello, my fellow Sunbreak hunters! Oh, who wants some brand new gameplay of Sunbreak? Some new reveals, some new attacks, some new monsters. Is it you?
Yes! Yes!
Of course I know it's you. Yes, indeed, the official Monster Hunter Facebook, of all places, just dropped 6 minutes of full-on gameplay hunting new monsters with new armor, using new moves on the new map, the Citadel, and it's all just glorious. Let's break it down, shall we? We begin at the camp, of course, and it is looking gorgeous. Looks like we dock onto the Citadel, and that makes a lot of sense, given the naval themes of Sunbreak, or at least at the start. And then the actual entrance to the map proper, this beautiful little ruined, beckoning door, is great. We have Lunagaron armor on both the player Palico and Palamute, again looking absolutely great, and now I don't know what's taken my breath away more. The magnificent vista of the castle and the snowy mountains, or the magnificent vista of finally the fluffy new herbivores! And not only do we finally get to see them up close, we get to know their names. Meet the Gowngoats. Yeah, that was my reaction too. They are looking adorable and fluffy, and are they called Gowngoats because wearing them as a gown is incredibly comfortable and toasty? Because I imagine it is, and as much as I think they're wonderful animals, I would like a Gowngoat gown, please. The castle itself then bristling with Dragonators, but otherwise looking quite disheveled. The grand bridge heading along the way, we see the new special Wirebug, the gold one, ready for collection, which is really nice, the extra material drop. And onwards our hunter goes into the center of the actual castle. Here it gets mysterious. There is these formations that of course appear to be trees, but they're covered in this red, like corruption substance, leading to an altar that's quite literally glowing with crimson power, as red energy floats around it. If that doesn't scream Malzeno mischief, I don't know what does. There is definitely some mystery afoot in these ruins, and I for one cannot find out. Wait to get it.
Wait, what did I just say?
In any case, it's going to be very, very cool. Maybe we can bring some history into it. Maybe there's a pocket of ancient Civ here. Maybe Malzeno's got some actual proper terrain influencing power, or maybe he's just a symptom and whatever is causing this red power is the big bad boss. But I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. We continue onwards and get to actually start wall running by just running at the wall, which is absolutely lovely, before a quick dash to see some Remobra in the snowy section, which is looking, oh, brilliant. Definitely got its own look compared to the Frost Islands, and we get to see a ruby wirebug in the distance too. All of these areas look absolutely positively charming to fight in, and it looks like this map is incredibly well thought out, and I think that's perfect, obviously, because if we're only going to get one map, we do want it to be on point, and this is really impressing me the more I'm seeing. And then yes, we finally get our little goblin raptors named and properly introduced. They are the Boggi. Whether they'll be a great Boggi, I don't know, but I will admit the name Boggi, while in a vacuum, is a perfect name for a goblin raptor, alongside Jaggy, Roggy, and Baggy. I mean, how many are we going to end up with over the years? I don't know if I love that or dislike it, but I do love the creature, and I really do hope there is a great. Then we kind of get this more mysterious, foggy transition as we go from frost to forest. They do make a point to stress that the environment will change quite rapidly. We get to see our Vespoids, woo!
Hey, fuck you, mate!
And this awful looking, kind of sulfurous, murky, poisonous, toxic swamp. I'm not the big fan of this area, but that's because I wouldn't be a fan of wading through any kind of toxic-looking swamp, but conceptually as an area, yeah, that's really cool, and I'm glad it exists. It adds some nice variety to the Citadel. And I still can't shake the feeling that we have this area that has to be home to something, right? There's already insects buzzing around it, but I just get new insecty type thing that likes to crawl around in the awful water. Come on, right? Please. Onwards and forwards as we go past more Gowngoats. We get to see it at night time where it looks deliciously eerie and spooky. The red kind of glow emanating from the mountains past the castle. There is certainly something going on here, and I refuse to believe that that's a sunrise. It is way too crimson. Perhaps the blood moon is about to take to the sky. In any case, we get to actually then move on to a bit of proper hunting goodness as we find ourselves face to face with a Garangolm who is looking mighty impressive in his lord home of the forest section of the map. And yeah, he is absolutely massive and also looks like he's got an incredibly comfortable soft belly that you would love to fall asleep on. Not that he would let you, but still, the goal is there. And as we've seen in the few clips we've already got of him, very, very powerful. Big, slow, massive hits, lots of rock breaky, lots of chargy, big smashes, punches. He really is just giant golem-y rock Rajangi, but gorilla, and I absolutely love it. And of course, once he finally gets mad after a period of being a little bit calmer, more slower, he goes full moss, water, lava, fire fist combo, which is great. And then we get an actual name for the new dual blade Silkbind attack, Spiral Slash. Attach 2 threads to the monster, pull yourself in, and try and drill through them. Yeah, that's gonna pierce the heavens, and it's looking beautiful. An elemental and status dream, and I imagine the damage output is really solid. Obviously, we get no UI, we get no numbers. That's still being hidden from us, so I do wonder how come. There must be something significant going on there in order to do that. But the hunt progresses, more damage is being done. Garangolm gets very much more upset with his aggressor, and of course we see some Boggi in the crossfire. Generally, everything is just looking absolutely beautiful. I also really like the look of these trees that seem to have purple kind of dripping off them. I kind of want to say that's like almost an environmental trap. I could totally buy that if you lead a monster into it, or maybe use the new spider to smash them into it, they'll kind of drip down and poison it for you, which would imply there's perhaps a series of new environmental aspects to hunting throughout the map. But that really kind of brings it to a close, and there's not much else to say. Obviously, we can go through this very much with a fine-tooth comb, analyze every little bit, and you know very much I'm going to, and if I find anything that I think is worth sharing, share it, I will. But for now, well, we have the Gowngoat, we have the Boggi, we have a lovely look at the Citadel, which is looking to be probably in contention for one of my favourite maps they have ever done. It's just perfect for the kind of aesthetic and look that I like. I'm so excited to hunt in Castle Ruins, and the actual gameplay is just looking, well, as good as Rise is, with shiny new extras and quality of life. So all in all, 10 out of 10. I am so excited. Let me know what you guys have spotted, what you are looking forward to. But for now, like you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and until we meet again, consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. A goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.